So this reheat is probably going to be the longest reheat of the piece. As we just saw, that glass was cold enough that it could actually break at that scored line. So that top is a little jagged and rough, has some sharp edges. George is going to need a little extra time on this heat. Make sure all those edges melt back into the lip, and we have a nice, even, round, hot shape again. So while he's heating, I'll tell you a little bit about the glass that we use. We use a soda lime glass here that's especially formulated for glass blowing. The raw ingredients that go into making the glass are about 70% raw, pure silica. We use a little bit of soda ash, which acts as a flux, allows the glass to melt at a lower temperature so we don't use quite as much energy when we're making the glass. And then we use crushed limestone, which acts as a stabilizer and lets the glass be really clear and brilliant and stand up well over time. So now George is really going to be concentrating on this top lip of the piece here. He's shaping it up with his various tools. He's going to go back for another reheat. And on this heat, when he comes back, he's going to use this aluminum tool, which we call a soffietta. In Italian, that means little puffer. And he can use that tool. He'll insert it into that top hole of the vessel. That tapered cone will make a seal on that lip. And when he puffs his breath in, the top shoulder of the piece will puff up. Watch closely now. You can see that widen as he blows his breath. And this is a way that we can blow the piece a little bit once it's off of the hollow blowpipe. So the piece right now is pretty nice looking. It's a nice looking base. If he wanted to, George could just break the piece off the iron at this point and put it away. But I think he wants to make that top a little bit bigger, a little bit fancier for you guys. So he's going to flare that top out to a nice hourglass shape. So notice he's concentrating the heat on the top lip of that vessel, because that's the area that he wants to change. But he'll take those short, quick heats, flashing the entire piece into the reheating furnace, making sure it stays nice and warm, doesn't break off and fall on the floor. Now I'm going to use his jacks again to open the lid of that vessel. I'll assist him again with a gentle paddle, with my wooden paddle, making sure that lip is nice and flat. Okay. So now I'm going to get another small gather of glass, which we're going to trail around the body of the vessel for a nice decorative wrap. I'll use our steel marbury table here.